Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm so excited to be in your midst once again. Today is Wednesday, our regular show, Meet Your Success Partner. And we have here the boss lady, the lioness, all the way from UK, United Kingdom, the latest star director and a bulldozer. So we're going to hear from her today. But before we do that, you know our culture. We have the culture here. Sharing means caring. So all you need to do now is share this video. And I want to see those who are live. If you're live and you've clicked shared, I'm going to do a shout out to you. So do share this video now. Click shared, and type shared in the comments and tell us where you are joining from. Type shared in the comment and tell us where you are joining from. Drop that in the comments. Where are you joining from? What country are you joining from? Drop it in the comments and click share. Today, don't fall my hand today. Last week, we had a target to reach 1,000 shares. 2 weeks ago, we meet the target. Today, again, we're going to meet this target of 1,000 shares. Everybody on social media, let's storm social media. Everybody needs to know what this business, Longreach, is doing to the life of so many people. We can see you, Longwambo, Jabav, all the way from South Africa. How are you doing today? Lagos, Neka, Rosemary, the boss lady. Click on shared. Once you click on shared, I'm going to call you out. Neka, I can see you. Thank you for sharing. We'll go. Thank you for sharing. Type shared. Do a watch party if you can still do a watch party. I don't know what is happening to my own watch party. If you can still do a watch party so that people on your contact can also watch this video. So do that. Let's use the next 5 minutes and do the needful. Tag all your team members. If you are watching on YouTube, I know you cannot share this video on YouTube. So all you need to do on YouTube is copy the link, drop on your WhatsApp group, let all your people watch this video. If you have any contacts in the UK, here we are with a guru all the way from UK. So make sure that you tag all your prospects, all your team member in the UK market, because it's going to be hot here. It's going to be hot. So share. Keep sharing. If you drop shared, if you have shared the video, click shared in the comments. Hey, the boss lady at DBC, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Click shared and tag your team member. Type shared in the comments. Then I'll do a shout out to you quickly before we bring our guest up. Good news, Falaye, all the way from Abuja. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Let me tag you on the video. Okay, you've seen the video on Facebook, right?
Yes, but the share option seems to be missing for some weird reason.
Wow. So let me tag you. So done. I hope you can see it now. So shared. Thank you, Zazie, for sharing. Tag all your team member. Hey, Lucky Najuke, thank you for sharing. Let's have all our team member copy the link, drop it on your WhatsApp group. Everybody needs to see this. Copy it, drop it on your WhatsApp group. Let everybody see this. If you have shared this video, I want you to drop shared in the comments. Don't be stingy with information. You can never tell what information will make your team to blow. You know, every webinar comes with different tips, different ideas on how you can grow with your business. So at Team Care, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Omolola. Thank you for sharing the link. Thank you for sharing, Shioma. Thank you for sharing. Share it. Let's hit 1,000 shares today. So the boss lady, let me introduce our guest today, our guest today. Let's introduce her. So, Esther Ajala is the company director and first star director with Longrich UK,
Thank you, sir.
an organization that is part of Longrich Bioscience, international global health and beauty marketing company based in over 189 countries around the world, with over 30 years in the network marketing profession. Did you hear that? 30 years, guys. So I am learning. She's a veteran in the profession. So with over 30 years experience in the network marketing profession, she's the first UK car awardee winning cars for herself and her daughter in 2016. She was also the first partner in the UK to win a free trip to China. Since then, she has won other cars and free trips to Greece and Malaysia. A trained teacher of English in the UK. Oh, today I'm going to learn some English. She believes strongly in the power of education and training to help people to succeed in life. She has worked with University of Warwick to train teachers in South Africa and Ghana, and she's a popular trainer on the Longreach platform. A lead practitioner in ethnic minority achievement, she's passionate about ensuring that all achieve their full potential. She also coordinates key stage three learning in the English department of the school where she works. As students in the classroom know that her expectations are high as she pushes them to achieve academically. Esther, a mother of three, also co-pastors with her husband, Pastor B, at holding forth the World Ministry in the Milton Keynes. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Striving church where they teach Bible truths and the relevance for today. Esther is proud to be a professional network marketer. She believes in training and bringing ethics and integrity into network marketing industry. She hopes to touch lives for a better future and break the bonds of poverty in the lives of many. We got connected on social media, right? Where you learned about my training, Disrupt, and since then she was among those who recruited a lot of people to join my training from the UK and from different parts of the world. And as a result of that, so many goodies have been happening on that training. And I thank God that we got connected. And I also want to tell you guys she's one of the most positive, open-minded, ready to learn, despite her status in the society. She's always open to learn whatever it takes to have success in her business. And so it's a privilege to have the boss lady all the way from UK, the lioness, in our midst as the Esther. Welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
Mama UK.
Good morning, the Lion of Africa.
So
I actually got connected to you through Bisi Kufuruji. She told me about Disrupt that she had attended in May, told me all about it, and gave me your number. And that's how I started pestering you. And eventually, it took about 3 days for you to reply my message. I'll put it down to you being busy. That I was interested in coming. And then I mobilized people in my team and so a lot of people in other teams as well, not just my team, that come on, let's go do this training because I've heard so many positive things about it. Fortunately, now he's written a book, Disrupt. So you can always buy that and learn how to disrupt your status quo. It was an amazing training. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I learned so much, and so did the people in my team. And the moment we attended that training, things began to change. And my mindset really hasn't changed since because he brought in professionals to deal with those barriers that hold us back from being successful in network marketing. Like I keep on telling people, I didn't really start network marketing until I went to Disrupt.
Wow, thank you very much for the support. And today is not about me now. Today is about you. So let's get down to business. Can you now share with us how you got started in network marketing without mentioning the company's name, and what got you connected to Longreach? So let's hear from you.
Okay, so I started. I joined a big company in 1989. The products were expensive, even though they were very effective. I went to all these meetings. I joined with my husband. We joined as a couple, and we were carrying these products around, but they just cost so much. It was difficult to get any sales. And I think I only got maybe one or two bonus checks from that company, about £7 or something like that. I remember listening to in those days, we used to listen to audio tapes, those little cassettes, and watching, these VHS videos again and again. I really wanted to do it, but I think it was the product and the people that were around me. It just didn't work. Eventually, I gave up on it, and I tried another one, a perfume company. I used all the perfume myself. I think I made one sale to my brother, and that was it. So I'd been trying. And then there was another company that I joined. At that time, I was a resident we had moved back to Nigeria. So this company wasn't international. It was only available in Africa. So even though I was successful in that company, when the time came for me to relocate back to the UK, we came back in 2000. I couldn't bring the business with me. It was so painful to leave it all behind. It was so painful. I couldn't bring it with me. It wasn't an international business. So when I came across Longreach, one of the first questions I asked was, is it international? I mean, who knows? I could up and move to Australia tomorrow, So because my surname is Ajala, they say the Ajalas, they travel a lot.
That's true. Ajala the travelers.
Exactly. That's what my mother used to call me, actually. Ajala the traveler. So, that was one of the first questions I asked. So I was very reassured when I was told that this is an international platform, that you can actually recruit partners into your business from anywhere in the world where Longreach is well established. I said, now let's do some business. So at the time I joined, Longreach wasn't even open in the United Kingdom. It was only available in Nigeria. So even though I lived in the United Kingdom, because it was an international platform, I didn't hesitate. I just thought, that's no problem. I'll recruit from around wherever Longreach is, even though I'm resident in the UK, it doesn't matter. So I got going. And then very shortly after, our Star Director 5, the number one in Africa, Mrs. Titilope Ejimagwa, she came to the UK to launch Longreach in the UK. And you can assure that I heard about it, and I was at that very first meeting. I'll never forget that meeting. I was there with the few people that I'd recruited in the UK and some prospects.
Wow.
So, and that's when I met her and told her I joined already. And, she told us to come back for product training. A couple of days later, we traveled all the way. We were there. We were just so hungry because we could see the huge potential that, oh gosh, I mentioned the name of the company. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not supposed to mention the name of the company, am I? The company I'm with.
We're talking about Longreach now, so you're free to mention it.
I am free. Okay. Oh, sorry. So I was very, very enthusiastic and very hungry for what Longreach had to offer. I could see the potential, and to me, it looked like it was limitless. It was limitless. We could, you could go all the way if you really wanted to, and that was what I wanted. So we got going. We got going as a team. We started training, even though we didn't know what we were talking about. We
Wow.
were just reading off slides, we were having presentations all over the country. It was a lot of hard work. I remember on a Friday, my husband asked me, "Are you home this weekend?" I was rarely home on the
Wow.
weekends, one place or the other, presenting, introducing, delivering products, collecting products. The challenge we had then was there was no warehouse here. There was no, we had the one stockist trying to serve all of us, and the products weren't coming in as quick as we were recruiting. And so the challenge was product. So that's one of the reasons why I quickly upgraded to VIP and bought a lot of stock, just to give my clients the stock that they needed, a proportion. So if they ordered 6 toothpaste, they get 2, when the stock comes in, you can have the balance. So that was how we were recycling the goods, just to make sure that everybody that registered got something, to encourage them to use the product so they could talk about it. Yeah, it was interesting. It was hard work. It was interesting.
This was when? When did you join the business? What
2015. 2015. I joined the business in 2000.
And then
My sign up.
It wasn't registered in the UK.
No,
Yeah, then.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't here then. It was Mrs. Titilope Jimoga that came to start. But because it's an international platform, I didn't really see that as a barrier.
Yeah.
As far as I was concerned, I could. So there are a lot of people who were from countries where Longreach was established, so they had connections back then. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I have so many different countries in my organization, in my network, because I was reaching. What I would do is just find out where Longreach was established wherever, and then look for people from those areas and bring them in. And that was what we were doing.
So how did you not look for people in those areas and bring them into your business? Because I know you were before now, you are busy. You're a busy woman. Looking at your profile.
I still am.
You're a very busy woman, and you still find time to do recruiting. How were you able to do that?
Well, I just looked at my lifestyle. I think if you want to be successful, you need to dedicate some time. So I looked at my lifestyle and looked at where I could cut back on certain things I was doing that weren't really profitable. And the first thing that got the chop, as I call it, cut it off, was television time.
Television?
Yes, television time. I cut it off. I cut it right off. If anything happened in the news, I find out when I get to work the next day when people are talking about it and get the update. I cut TV off. So I just stopped going to my sitting room. When I came in from work after cooking in the kitchen, I just go to the dining rooms on my laptop and I'll be working till it was time to go to bed. I also have other things I need to do from school. I just cut off TV time. That's all I did.
Wow.
So I watch the occasional film, to relax with the family from time to time. But that habit of relaxing and slouching, that's what I call it, slouching on the couch and becoming a vegetable in front of the TV, being entertained by actors and actresses who are being paid a lot of money for what they do, I cut it off. And that's why, and I just started getting up a bit earlier as well. I'd get up a bit earlier in the day to do some schoolwork. I mean, I still work as a full-time teacher. And teaching in the UK is, I'm a secondary school teacher. It's quite demanding. I'm an English teacher. I mean, maybe if I had an opportunity, maybe I should have paid more attention to mathematics, which is quicker to mark. English essays go on forever. You have to read pages and pages before you award a grade. So I just had to reorganize my life. So I did.
Wow. Because we have people in your category who will tell you, I am busy, I don't have time for this kind of business. And they will tell you, some others will tell you, where I am, the business is not yet established. There's no way I can do it. But you started this business when it's not yet established in your country. But at the same time, you were very busy because you're teaching. You still find time, cut out. You in short, one of my mentors said, you don't manage time. You manage your activity. So all you did was to manage what you were doing. You cut out some of the things you were doing in order for you to have time in your business, especially the television. Mentioning telly, Les Brown calls television the idiot boss.
Media box.
Yes, a lot of people watch a lot of things that is not giving them money, is not income producing. They still find a lot of time and tell you they don't have time, and that's a good one. And so, what were the challenges like when you started?
Like I said earlier, the main challenge was supply of products. It was a huge challenge. I remember when my upline, who brought me into the business, SD Titilayomi Amadu, had to become a stockist in the UK to try and support the team. And she was bringing in the products herself. I'll never forget the day that she had flown in from Nigeria with trying to, fulfill some of our orders. There's a long list of what was owed before, she even arrived. And she had put 20 boxes of bamboo soap in her handbag, 20 boxes of, and by the time she arrived, the arm, the shoulder was almost gone. It's almost gone. And as she arrived, I mean, she'll be telling us from the airport, I've landed and we'll be at the house waiting. It's like, who bought what? Let's get it quick before it all goes, that kind of thing. So I'll be trying to distribute. No, let's try and do fair distribution here, let everybody get something. And as she put those bamboo soap down, we cleaned it up in a second. And her eyes just she kept on saying, my shoulder, it's all gone.
You guys are just looking at her shoulder.
You think there's something left? I said, no, you still owe us. So yeah, that was the main challenge. I mean, if she saw anybody coming, she would give them something and I would be driving all over the country to go and pick it up. And then you'll be driving around to go deliver it. And then you'll be driving around to do presentations. And then, crazy. But that's how we got it going. That's how we got it going. We lost partners along the way who were, fed up of waiting for the product. I just stay with us. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. So by June 2016, I decided I was going to become a stockist myself to increase the capacity to supply the team. And so I flew back to Nigeria in July and registered very quickly. I registered as a stockist in Nigeria and the UK at the same time. I did both. So let's, because I was building teams on both sides of the ocean. Let's make sure that everybody has what they need and they're not held to ransom any longer. So I registered for both stockist offices at the same time, same week.
Wow.
And and that really did help. It built the confidence of the people. I always say it's my strategy now actually to say once a team is thriving, it needs at least one stockist office to supply it. And if it's a very, very busy team, it needs at least two. So within a team, you need at least one stockist office. So my strategy is I build teams. And within that team, we will look for somebody who will sort them out. I will supply, but it's for a short time because I need to go build another team with my stock. So you've got this stock for a short time, you identify a stockist, somebody needs to be a stockist in this team and supply you all. And then I move on to another team. I work on team building, team building and training, team building and training. Yeah.
Wow. That's great. I still want to get something clear because people are looking at whatever nuggets you guys are getting. I want you to drop it in the comments. Then make sure you keep sharing this video. Keep sharing. We need to meet our target of 1,000 share. Keep sharing. If you're getting any tip from this, drop it. Now, you don't do social media marketing then?
That is something where I fall down, but I am improving. I'm working on it. On it.
So you were only doing physical meetings, and now even with that, you add international team. Was it that you were telling people after meeting them, who do you know in this country? Was it what you were asking them, or what do you do? How do you now build up international market?
I will always present the business as an international market and tell people in a presentation to start thinking of who they know around the world. I said, never depend on one market. I think that's foolish to just have people in your network from just the one market?
I don't know why people depend on one market.
You can't be dependent on one market because you don't know what's going to happen in that market. Things change and shift all the time in network marketing. You have to be ready. You can't even afford to have one market on one leg. You need to have a variety of markets on each of your groups within the network, so that if a market is going through a particular struggle, the other markets that you have developed on that leg are able to boost it up, so that you don't lose momentum as you are also working with them all. And then you can maybe pay them a little bit more attention because they're going through a bit of a struggle at that time. So, but you build to be independent. I can't claim that I have ownership or of building all the teams that I have on my leg, but because this business is about duplication. So other people in my team have gone forth and done the same. They've done the same. They've also built in other markets. They've also built leaders within their teams. I mean, the leadership on some of my legs goes so far down, I don't even know who they all are. It's in places like China that we sometimes meet, and get to know each other. But, when we go for the international convention. So, you can't be dependent on one market. You need to ask people, who do you know in America? Who do you know? I'm trying to build a team in America at the moment. Who do you know in America? Who do you know in Australia? I mean, I have a team member in Australia. So, you really do need to investigate and not focus on just the one market. Just, because you never know what's going to happen in the market that you're in.
That's true. That's it. So now, what do you have to tell those who are new in the business, who are just coming into the business? What do you have to tell them? And those who are in the market where Longreach is not yet registered, I want you to add that also. What do you have to tell them?
Okay, so if you're new in the business, please do not be discouraged when you come up against a barrier or a challenge, because barriers and challenges are just there to make you stronger. You need to make up your mind. You're either doing this or you're not. Once you've made up your mind that you are going to go all the way, any obstacle that you come across becomes a stepping stone. It's something that you learn from. That, okay, this happened because of this. And then you look for ways to solve it. Don't dwell on the problem. Start planning the solution so that you can get over that hurdle. Use it as a stepping stone to the next level. Let it leap you forward, because you come out stronger when you've been in a battle or when you've been in a problem. You come out stronger. You come out better. So when we come across obstacles, don't let them disappoint you. Don't let them, get you down. Yes, we are human, and we experience these emotions that are sometimes negative. Shake them off. Shake them off, because remember, you have to have your eyes set on a goal. You have a target. You know where you're going. So nothing's going to hold you back. This will, whatever it is, will not hold you back. You can ask leaders, have you experienced this before? What did you do about it? But no one answer might solve your particular problem. So, you have to look at different answers and then pick the one that you think is best suited to you, or try different solutions before you finally get to that solution. Sometimes there might not be a solution. You just leave it. You move on. You move on. You move on. You move on to the next market. You move on to the next person. You keep on flicking those cards until you bring up your joker. You keep on. You don't stop. Yes. If you stop at all because you get tired, fine. Take a breather for a short time and then get going again. Then, because if you stop for long, you might not want to get started again. And I keep on telling people that there is light at the end of any dark tunnel. There is glory ahead. I always use the analogy of climbing a mountain. Some years ago, myself and my friends, we used to, actually in the school that I worked, somebody put down this idea of doing what we call the 3 Peaks Challenge. The 3 Peaks Challenge in the UK, you can Google it, is climbing the 3 highest mountains in the United Kingdom within 24 hours. It's a huge challenge. Most people don't make it. So this team was put together in the school. It was to raise money for the school. We got all the children involved to get, sponsorship and things like that. And I just trained with them. I had no intention of taking this challenge. I just trained with them just to get fit. But then when the time came to start climbing the mountain, to actually do the challenge, I said, oh, no, you guys, I just joined in just to try and get fit. They went, no, you're coming with us. You've been with us from the beginning. Come on, let's do this thing. And they encouraged me. And I wasn't fit enough to get to the top of 3 mountains in 24 hours. We also had some challenges along the way. We're talking about challenges now, right? We had an accident in between Ben Nevis, Scotland, to Scaffold Pike, England. We had an accident. So that 24 hours was not going to happen. We weren't going to do it in 24 hours. But we did complete the 3. We did complete the 3. Now, in training for that, Scaffold Pike, the one in England, the mountain in England, was the most difficult of the mountains. Gosh, I hated that mountain. We used to travel to these mountains just to practice going up and down before we did all 3 together in 24 hours. This mountain is so rocky, and it's a constant climb. It's a constant climb. But one thing I put in my head then is, whether you like it or not, if you continue to put one foot in front of the other, which is a simplistic action, you will get to the peak of that mountain.
Sure.
You might take a breather along the way. You might even sit down and have lunch along the way. But as long as you stand again, and you continue to put one foot in front of the other, eventually you will get to the peak. I bring that analogy into my business, and I tell my partners, okay, as you are building your network, as long as you follow systems and processes that we will teach you in training, and you continue to put one foot in front of the other, you will get to the top, whether you like it or not. As long as you continue to put one foot in front of the other, step by step, those systems and processes will take you to the peak of the mountain. And that's where we're going. I said, we're all going. We're going to the top because there's glory ahead. The view from the top of the mountain is absolutely amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The view from the top is, you need to get there. Don't be stopping halfway saying the view from here is good enough. No. You need to get to the top. You need to get to the top. Get to the top. Check out the view from the top. It's worth the climb. So
I think that was what helped you when you were doing the business also. Even when you've not gotten to start directorship, you never stopped. It took you time, but you had the top in mind.
Oh,
you
yes.
Want to get to the top.
I mean, we're not at the top yet. It is where our number 1 in the business is right now, which is Star Director 5. That is the top. That's my vision. Star Director 1 was not my vision. In fact, I was planning for Star Director 2 before Star Director 1. Putting things in place for Star Director 2. So, you just have to keep on moving. Don't stop, keep on going. As you come across the obstacles, you look for solutions, you solve, you move. If you can't move, you step over, you keep on going. You keep on going. You don't stop. We'll get to the top. We'll get to the top.
What advice do you not have for those who are stuck in the business? Aside the new ones now, those who are stuck.
So those who are stuck, start again. Maybe you stopped for too long, and that's why you got stuck. Maybe you stopped the business for too long. Maybe you're not, completing the business, the systems and the processes. They're simplistic. They're quite simplistic. Contact people, speak to people. You offer the product, you offer the opportunity, you offer the dream. You keep on talking to people. When you finish talking to all the people if you can talk to strangers. And you can also talk to people that know the people you know. So the audience is limitless. The people that they know a lot of people as well. Have you spoken to them yet? Or you're just speaking to the people in your inner circle? When people give me this excuse of, I'm not very sociable, I don't know very many people, I laugh first, and then I say, but you probably know somebody who is sociable, right? How about you talk to that person and let that person introduce you to their network to put something together for you to speak to them? Even if they're not interested in joining, somebody that they know might be. Come on. The opportunities are limitless. There's just so much. What we haven't got is time to reach them all. But there's so many people. There's so many people out there that are actually waiting on you to do something. There's so many people out there that are dependent on you to introduce this business to them, because it will change their lives when they connect with it. When they connect with it, they're waiting on you, and you are holding them back from what they could be. You know, they could be flying by now if you had said something, but you still haven't said anything until somebody else introduces them, and then you say, oh, but I've been doing this business for so many years. I mean, we even have siblings who don't tell each other that they've been doing the business, and a sibling joins up with another team. Meanwhile, the sister or the brother is already joined up somewhere. How will a sibling not tell a sibling, this is what I'm doing? I don't get it. But this happens a lot. It just shows how people start this business and they don't really do anything with it. So if you're stuck in the business, start again. Pretend that you're just starting. You could even register yourself on your bonus leg and just pretend that you're starting again. I pretend that I'm starting again all the time. Take a fresh code and just start it up. Get it going. You know, and when I get to Diamond 4, then I go, yeah, just did something there. Do, you know, all the time, just give yourself a little challenge. I'm a big, because I teach, I know what challenges do. They spur people on to do better. When you set a challenge, people have to rise to the challenge. So I have to self-check and not be complacent and not sit back and relax. No. Because people are always looking at you. The people in your team, they're watching what you're doing as a leader. Are you actually recruiting? I drop my numbers to my people. Sometimes I say, you know what, my top code, it's not fair for me to drop that one. Let me drop a lesser one I'm building right now. Let's all do it together. You know, let's drop our numbers when we have our group meetings, the leaders meetings. Drop our numbers. How did you do this week? Did you manage to get your PV across the 3? With your target, did you meet it? I met mine. I didn't meet mine. I have 0 on one of my legs. I've got to rectify that next week. You know, so on and so forth. These are the strategies that I use. What did you use? Give me some tips. Everybody has something to share. I tried this. I tried that. It worked. We share, we move on. See you again next week. Let's set challenges for each other. It moves people forward. Gives them something to aim for. Yeah.
Wow. So when dropping the challenges, the challenge for the team, you don't drop your main code. You start all over again, drop the new code and tell them, look, I'm in your level now. Let's do it.
Yes.
That's why I tell people, I tell my team and people in the business that, look, you call me star director 2 now. Right now I'm in D1. I'm in D1. I'm building again. So let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it again.
What took you to D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7 in your business, and you are stuck? You got to go do those things. You need to go back and do those things again. So go back to Diamond 1 and start. You should pre-Diamond and start all over again.
Yes, that's it, sir. That's exactly what it is. We need to challenge our mindsets, and I also believe in accountability. So let's be accountable to our team members as well. So it's not so they don't feel that they're working for us. No, we're all working for ourselves. Stop looking up who you're feeding PV to. Start looking down who you can help. You know, we're in this together, and I'm looking for the.
Did you get that part, guys? Did you get that part? Stop looking up and start looking down.
You need to look down. If you look up, you stop working. So many people have looked up and they missed the opportunity to create a wealth platform for themselves because they kept on feeling that they were feeding somebody else money. Big mistake. Huge mistake. Massive mistake. Enormous mistake. I need you to get this. What other word can I say? Vast mistake. Don't look up. You're an independent business owner. So you look at your business, and your business is not above you. Mind your own business. Look down. Mind your own business. Look down. Who needs to move to D1? Do you need to make a phone call? You've just recruited somebody. Where do you need to put that point? Who can you help? When you help that person, give them a buzz. Let them know I've just given you so. I'm about to give you 120 points. Do you want it? Because I'm the sponsor. Do you want it? You know, so, you know, do things like this. Look down and build your team. Mind your business. Stop looking up. Otherwise, the ability to create that wealth platform will diminish. It will. If you keep on looking up, it will diminish. And you'll miss out on something huge. Remember all those words.
I hope you got the memo. I hope you guys got the memo. It's very key. This is very key to our business because most people feel they are working for their upline and they are not doing the activities necessary for them to build their business. It's your business, guys. It's your
Mind
business.
your business.
It's your business. So, I thank you for this wonderful nuggets you've shared with us, tips to help us build our business. So right now, looking back from where you got started, you know, when things were very rough, and things are still rough now in the UK. Not that the market is yet smooth, but still you are still grinding. You have leaders. You have let's get the number of people you have in your network now. What's the number of people? Just give us a range. The number of people you have.
The last time I checked, I had about 480 something thousand, nearly 500,000.
Wow.
Yeah, 480 something thousand.
When you started, did you ever believe one day that you're going to have this number of people in your network?
Not in my wildest dreams. I remember once telling my upline that Longreach had made a mistake because in the morning, when I checked my network, there were about 37 people, something like that. And then in the evening, when I checked it again, I saw 60 something. So I called her up. I said, I think there's a mistake in the system because I think there's a mistake in the system because this morning when I checked, there were only about 37 and now there's 60 something. I think there's a mistake. She laughed. She said, since you went to work, your people have been around here registering people around the clock.
That's the beauty of our business.
I said, 20 people registered within one day? What? She said, yeah. She was just laughing. She said, since you left for work, because I checked again in the evening afterward, so your people have been knocking on my door. They've been registering non-stop. I can't even keep up.
Wow.
She said, there's more than that. We haven't finished registering them all. I went, what? So yes, there is a lot of power in network marketing because it's not just about who you know. It's about it's about who it's about who the people that you know, and who they know, and who they know, and it keeps on going. So that was the beginning of my explosion, really. That day.
What is scaring people away is they're always thinking about who they know.
Yes, it does. It does scare them a lot. I don't care if you just know 4 people. It's enough. Who do those 4 people know? And anyway, everybody knows more than 4. Check your phone. How many numbers have you got listed? 200? 500? How many people are your friends on Facebook? The ones you know and the ones you don't know. And so on and so forth. What about all those trade people that, you know, you've got his number, you're now on first name basis. Even the guy that I post my parcels with in the post office, we are now on first name basis. Obviously, I've recruited my hairdresser. You know, obviously, my hairdresser is in. She came in through the shampoo. When she saw what the shampoo was doing to my hair, she signed up quick. So, you know, yes, we know a lot more. We limit ourselves. It's the mindset. You know, our minds are so small. We have this myopic view. That's why I call it, you know, this narrow tunnel vision. We don't see wide. We just see straight ahead. A myopic view is a dangerous view because you can't really see what's going on if you're only looking in one direction. There's a lot going on around you. There's a lot going on behind you. There's a lot going on above and beneath you. So get rid of that myopic view and stop seeing yourself as a small fry. Start seeing yourself as somebody who is to be reckoned with. See yourself as a force to be reckoned with. You know, when you walk into the room, people should take notice because you just arrived, because you are somebody. You are somebody who can change your life. I remember that I'm resident in the UK, and when I first came, you know, it was difficult to get a job. I wanted to get a job in teaching, and here I was, all my degrees. None of them were from the United Kingdom. I had 2 degrees. My first degree and my second degree, one from University of Ife, second one from University of Lagos. And here I was, I wanted to teach English language in a secondary school in the United Kingdom. And they didn't even know what uni I'd gone to. But I was, you know, I just became a force to be reckoned with. The mindset I would go into every interview was, if you employ me, this is the mindset, and it will come across in how I presented myself, that I wonder whether you will be the privileged school to have me, because any school that will have me is privileged. I got all jobs I applied for. Wow. With that mindset. If I get an interview, I get the job. Go with that mindset. You address life like that. You are somebody to be reckoned with. You are a force to be reckoned with. And anybody that engages with you is doing themselves a favor. Don't beg anybody to join your network, because you're offering them something that can change their life for the better. And it's a privilege for them to be connected with you.
It's truly a privilege, sincerely.
It's a privilege for them to be connected with you. It's a privilege,
because we are offering them solution to their health challenges and their money challenges. Financial challenges.
Yes. It's a privilege. It's a privilege.
Looking back from where you got started to where you are now, what are you grateful for? What are the blessings? What are the success stories? What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for so many things. I mean, I could go on all day. I mean, look at the amazing people that one has met in network marketing. Amazing people. You are one of them. My star directors. I mean, I knew Titilami Amadu before, but I got to know SD Shewan Shofison and his wife. I got to know SD Titilokme and so many other star directors in other teams. You know, I got to know amazing people, and I was inspired by them. I am so grateful for that. Then you've got travel around the world, all expenses paid. I'm grateful for that. There's so many things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for clearing my debt, even though I had a good job. Gosh, the debt in the UK can be huge.
The way you put it.
It can be huge. I mean, all we ever get come through our postbox is bills. And when you're raising children and you want the best for your children, it's a financial challenge. It's a financial challenge. Just to keep them clothed is for the season is a financial challenge. I'm not talking about fashion season here. I'm talking about the winter season and the summer season. I'm not talking about fashion season. You know, the debt is huge. So cleared. I never forget the day I walked into where I bought the car. Just paid it off with one check. Paid off all my credit cards. Paid off my credit cards, and they are now in credit. And because I'm not using the credit cards, one of my credit card companies sent me a check recently saying, you're in credit, and we're not allowed to hold your money in credit for so long. You've been in credit for nearly a year or whatever. So we're sending this check. If so you can cash it. And I thought, I'm not cashing this check. I laminated the check. I said, wow, I'm not cashing this check. It was for 40-something pounds. I'm not cashing this check. I've laminated the check. I said, so that I will never forget that I've been enabled and empowered to pay off the debt that used to hang over your head, and you wonder, when am I ever going to pay this off? When am I ever going to pay this off? I am so grateful to God for bringing me in contact with this platform. I'm grateful to the chairman of this company who created a very generous compensation plan that allows anybody, no matter what kind of skills you've got, anybody who wants to engage and perform, to do just that. Engage with the platform and perform and see the results. I'm grateful for the amazing products, that we're not carrying dead products up and down. I did the perfume one, and I said I used all the perfume myself. Wow. We have amazing products. What the problem we have is, do we have enough to go around? Because everybody wants it. Everybody's asking for this or that. I am very grateful to my family for the support that they've given me over the years. Initially, my husband was very skeptical about this business, thinking I was just wasting my time. But over time, he came to understand that, no, this pays. The time that you put in does pay off. And he's become very supportive. So now sometimes when I'm traveling to a country to visit partners or recruit, once or twice, he's followed me to South Africa. We went together. We went to Ghana together about 2 years ago, and he met some of my leaders. He even sponsored, paid for free tickets for people to attend the VIP dinner that I did. So he sponsored me. He sponsors me in the business. Yeah, he's now very much on board and supports me all the way. I'm so grateful for that. So grateful for that. And my children too, thank God they're now older and they don't need as much attention as they did when they were young. I believe the business came my way at a good time in my life, when my responsibilities with the children were reducing. Very, very grateful. My house was hit with coronavirus. Many of you might know this. Last year was hit hard. I brought it home. Don't know where from, but I brought it home. I had it very bad. Very, very bad. In fact, my son said he thought I was going to die. And my husband caught it from me before we separated bedrooms. He caught it from me, and he ended up in a coma, in an induced coma, in the intensive care unit in Milton Keynes Hospital here. He was in hospital for over a month. So I am great. All that time, my partners in Longreach, the few that knew about it, they were praying along with me. People support you, not just in your business, but in every area of your lives, because your lives become entwined and entangled. Your lives become entwined and entangled, and you really get into each other. Deep relationships do develop as you work together in the business. They were supporting me in so many different ways. My partners within the business were keeping my groups going. I did not even lose income. My income increased. I didn't even lose income. Even though I did not touch
in COVID, money was coming.
In COVID times, one of my partners, she just took over my group chat. She was taking care of everybody and praying along at the same time. She's a dear friend. And, the income even increased. It did not dip. So this is a business platform. When you set up your teams right, even when you're not available for one reason or the other, progress is still made. That's the way the system works. If you set up your teams right, progress is still made. So I'm grateful for so many things. So for the business, for the products, for the chairman, for his generosity in the compensation plan, for all the partners I've met, for God, for what he has done in bringing me in contact with this amazing platform. I am very, very, very grateful.
Wow.
Very grateful. Even the challenges that I met along the way, I'm grateful, because when challenges come, they make you better. They make you better, they make you stronger. They make you better. Yeah, you count it all joy when you come across any adversity. Count it all joy. Makes you better and stronger.
Wow, this is mind-blowing. This is mind-boggling. Are you feeling the heat, guys? Are you feeling the heat? Drop some fire emoji in the comments. Drop some fire emoji if you are feeling it. This is great. Thank you very much for sharing these with us, sharing the journey, the road, the challenges you had in the past when you got started. Thank you. Even when it took you time to get to where you are, you never stopped being positive. You never stopped grinding. You were still pushing. And today, you are where you are. You have giants in your network. Giants.
I do.
I learned
I'm
Dr.
still a dwarf.
Okay,
I'm still a dwarf compared to the
Vivian
giants.
Mokame, Apisimile, all of them are in your network.
Yeah, I have huge giants. I'm very proud of them.
You are the lioness. Wow.
The prayer is to have so many Vivian Mokomes on different legs.
That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to
Amen.
be. All,
I claim that.
The legs are coming up. Yeah, even when you were stuck, you never stopped grinding, and that's the most lovely part of our business.
Yes.
If you stick to the business, guys, success will find you. But if you run away because of challenges, nothing will change. So stick to the business, grow your business, and you'll surely have success in your business. So we've come to the end of this program today. I really want to commend you. But before you leave, we usually take 3 questions from the audience, from those who are watching. So we want to take 3 questions. If you have any question, I want you to drop it in the comments. For our boss lady, drop the question. Let's take 3 questions from you who are watching. 3 questions. Look at the feedbacks. They're excited. A lot of people are excited. I hope you're seeing the comments.
I'm not. I can see a private chat. Okay, I should have clicked up. I was on private chat. No wonder I wasn't seeing any comments. All right. Oh wow, I'm seeing all the names. Wow. So I know some of them. Wow.
We have a question from YouTube. A question from YouTube by Mary Connor.
No.
She said, does it matter the level you come in with in Longreach? Does it matter?
Well, you see, the thing is, when you come into Longreach, if you choose a higher level, it's and you activate your code by generating points across your legs. If you come in with a higher level, the highest level is the Platinum VIP. You improve your income. You get a higher earning. Okay, and there's also for some reason it's not really said very often in presentations, but the entry level that you come in at also determines how much earnings you can earn, how much you can earn. There are ceilings. There are ceilings to every entry level. Okay, so that's why we advise you to. Obviously, we're not saying you should come in at an entry level you can't afford, but you try and push it as much as you can to what you can afford, so that you can maximize your earnings and also have a mindset to upgrade till you get to the highest level. The quicker you get to VIP, the better. You will earn more. You will earn more, unless you're not active. And not active is you're not bringing people in. You might be the only one bringing people into your team for a while. Before somebody catches the fire and starts doing what you're doing. Then you start focusing on the other 2. You keep on doing that until you have all 3. I call it's like spinning a wheel. You put the energy in to spin the wheel. After a while, the wheel will spin on its own. It will spin on its own. And after that, all you have to do is maybe manage.
Wow, that's great.
So
we have a question from Rita Bernard. She says, how can you wake up lapsed members?
There are various ways. You might not want to do them though. But one of the ways to wake up a lapsed member is to put something under them so that they get a bonus, and then give them a call. You give them a call 3 weeks later when you know the bonus is in. Did you check your account? That is one way. Another way is to just contact them and ask them for names of a couple of people in their inner circle that you could speak to on their behalf, or to book appointments for 3-way calls. There's so many ways that you can actually wake them up. Invite them specially, not just on the group chat, especially reach out to them behind and invite them to a particular meeting where you know you're going to talk about something that may affect them. Let them know, especially, you know, not just on the group chat. They're there. They probably, if they're quiet, they're probably not reading what you put on the group chat. Reach out to them behind with a promo and say, you know what, we're doing this. You know, if you do this week, I'm running a personal promo, or this new promo is out, or I can see you're close to this, or so many different ways that you can wake up a lapsed men, or you can just leave them alone and find somebody fresh. I do both.
Wow. 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 So the next question, that will be the final one for today, is lots of questions here.
You can do a few. I don't mind. You can do a few, sir, if you want to.
Wow.
You are king. You are king of the jungle, Lion of Africa.
This one asks, Oye Bola, say, what is your most unique recruiting strategy?
Okay, my most unique recruiting strategy is I work with my team, and we are now doing back-to-back presentations. That we are recognizing. So this is something new that we're doing. We've always done webinars, but they weren't back-to-back. By back-to-back, I mean every day something must be on. Every day something must be on. So with the back-to-back, it encourages other members to, oh, there's something on today. So whoever they speak to, they know that later on that day, there will be a presentation. So that presentation, they will just invite somebody to it. And we don't cancel. Every day something must be on. So, but that's working with the team. That's working with the team. If you're not working with a team and you're still small, you only have a few members, but you can speak, but they know your members can't, they don't really know what they're talking about yet, then you need to maybe do the three-way call. The three-way call is important. Okay, and if you know you don't have the capacity to speak in a three-way call, because that would be the person introducing the prospect and yourself, then you can maybe ask your upline to step in to do that three-way call for that member further down the network. And maybe you could listen in and learn how to do it. Because if you do it right, which is the partner will have what we call in the UK bigged up, has spoken very highly of the person who's going to do the talking, so that already there is an expectation from the prospect, and the prospect is very eager to listen to what the top partner has to say. So usually it works. Most three-way calls will recruit. Most three-way calls will recruit if they're handled right. Most of them will recruit. Keep them short. Don't let them go on forever. Don't let them exceed 15 minutes. Keep it short. You're not begging anybody. Remember, you are offering a life-changing opportunity. You're offering somebody something that they can engage with, and it will change their life. And you're just showing them it's changed so-and-so's life. I'm not lying. This is so-and-so. His life has changed. Her life has changed. When I first came into the business, all I ever used to talk about was SD Show and Happy Office. I used to crack this joke and say, if you earned what she earned, wouldn't you be happy too? Because her name's Happy. I just used to talk about them all the time.
Oh, I always love to talk about the money. When you see someone who went from nothing to something, earning what people could not even imagine earning, we need to paint the picture to people, because many people never even thought of financial freedom in their life, and
yes,
in this platform can give one. Look at what you mentioned about being debt free. Now they are the one looking for you. So we really want to thank you today. Thank you very much. We have a lot of Comments, the boss lady as the Esther Ajala, Mama UK, the lioness. She's a very busy woman, and it's a privilege to have her here. Come share her journey with us.
It's a
Thank you very
privilege to
much
be here. It's a
for
privilege to
sharing.
be here, sir.
No, but before you go, do you think that personal development is key to success in network marketing?
Definitely. Definitely. I am
Mm.
big on personal development. You can reach out to so many other platforms outside of the Longreach network that will build you up, to succeed. It is very, very necessary. I mean, you don't want to know how much I've paid.
I know.
I mean, when I look at the figure myself, sometimes I'm thinking, I can't believe I signed up for that. Thousands of pounds.
Wow.
To build myself up, to learn how to do things right. But these things pay off. They pay off. They pay off. And you also get to meet other business owners at these events. You get to meet them. I mean, COVID now, we're now doing everything online, but before we used to actually go to some manor, in the countryside somewhere for the whole day. We used to call it's called a get it done day, thing like that. And different trainers would come in and they'd train you in different areas of business, not necessarily network marketing, of business. Definitely buy the books.
We are in a business, so we need to learn business.
Yes. Read the books, listen to people. I mean, sometimes you might have a favorite person you're listening to at a particular time. You listen to lots of things by them, and then you move on to somebody else and you listen to, YouTube, come on. And it's all there, it's free. So many audiobooks are now on YouTube. So many. You don't even have to pay anymore. This is the age of technology. Everything is at your fingertips. You don't even have to put in too much effort to do anything nowadays. It's just there. And I think we've become quite complacent, and we're not also looking out to see what else we can do to improve ourselves. Oh yes, definitely. Personal development is key if you want to go all the way, because you want to have the skills to be able to attract the right people into your business network. And to be able to attract the right people to your business network, you need to educate your mind. You need to educate yourself. You used to say, I remember you saying something about your car being your university. That you had all your tools in your car.
Yes, mobile university.
Mobile university.
MU Mobile University. Your car.
Yeah.
Listen to audio books. Listen to your mentors. Is key. Is key to success in our business. Now, I want to share a screen. There's a training coming up in April. I want everyone here to take advantage of that training. It's coming up in April 2021, this year. So look at the screen. This event, Business for Home virtual conference, April 2nd to 4th. It was supposed to be January because of COVID, because the host is in Netherlands. They have to postpone it to April. So take advantage of this. It is $35. If you are interested in registering for this training, I want you to inbox me link. Inbox me link. I will send you the link on how to register. If you have my WhatsApp or you're on Facebook, inbox me. Then I'll send you the link. All the leaders here, majority of them are $1 million earner in a month. $1 million. I have many of my mentors here, and I'm privileged to be one of the speakers come 2nd to 4th April this year. Then the next thing I want to share with you guys is Disrupts. Have you ordered for your Disrupts? You want to order this book because this book is an experience many of you people want to tap into. My experience in the industry for the past 14 years. And I have great leaders like Tiffany Malott, Austin Zaloff, Diolu Akiyemi, the boss lady, Olushi Abraham, and many others share some tip in this book that will help you grow in your business. So Make sure you order. If you're interested, if you're having difficulty ordering through the website, you can inbox me a message. Then I will send you how to register and get your book. If you have a team, make sure you order bulk copy for your team. If you are ordering for bulk copy, there is a discount in the price on the screen. You will get it if you're ordering up to 10 of that book. So thank you very much for being part of today's show. Whatever. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you for what you've done for Disrupt, also for inviting many of your team members to attend Disrupt. Thank you very much.
We were more blessed to attend Disrupt. We were more than blessed to attend. It's changed the business of many. So I highly recommend it. If you can't attend and get the book, but really it would be better if you did both. If you got the book, so you have the book as a reference point, and if you could also attend. When are you running the next one? So I know there's one right now, but when are
there's
you running?
one. The one I'm running now will end this month. The next one is coming up in April.
Even when you do the business
conference.
You run the two at the same time. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The business for home is 3 days. You know me that I'm good at back to back.
You are good at back to back. You are good at back to back.
So people say, is this going to be every day? I said, why did you sign up for it? I said, you're spending 30 days with me. It's okay. Thank you very much.
When I was doing the Disrupt, my husband was so supportive. He used to make me dinner.
Wow. Wow. That's great. That's great. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Thank you for being
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
If you got value for today's show, I want you to drop 111 in the comments. If you got value, drop 111 and show your appreciation to the boss lady.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Drop 111 in the comments. Drop it now. Drop it, and keep sharing this video. Make sure everybody you have been prospecting in the UK market, share this video to everyone. Keep sharing this video, and thank you very much. So bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Wow.